Hello! Welcome to this new video, and thank you so much for being here. In this video, I'll be creating a pendant commissioned by a client, featuring the Buddha as the subject. I'll start by sculpting the model in wax, and once it's cast in silver, I'll complete the finishing touches. But before diving into the video, if you enjoy my content or are interested in wax modeling, make sure to follow me so you can stay updated on all my new videos. It also really helps me out. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and subscribe! Now, let's get started with creating this pendant. The client who commissioned this piece had seen other pendants I made using the lost wax casting technique and loved them. However, she wanted her Buddha pendant to be smaller and more delicate than the ones I typically made for display or demonstration. Once I understood her vision, I began crafting the wax model. Being smaller than my usual designs, this piece was not only a rewarding project, but also an excellent opportunity to practice and refine my wax sculpting skills. I started by attaching my design template to the wax and then began shaping it. I still remember when, for the first time in my mentor's workshop, I discovered that jewelry could be modeled in wax before being cast in silver or gold. I was instantly captivated. I tried creating something, a seashell, I believe, but it turned out so poorly that I gave up on wax work for a while. Around the same time, my mentor showed me a jewelry book. Among the many photos, one in particular caught my eye, a high jewelry necklace by Bulgari. I was mesmerized, and from that day on, I fell in love with Bulgari's high jewelry and dreamed of one day entering the world of high jewelry. As the time passed and I opened my own workshop, the dream of joining the high jewelry world seemed to drift farther away. I lacked the technical skills, the resources, and the means to enter that realm. So, I decided to focus on wax carving to create beautiful, simpler, and more affordable silver jewelry. I continued this path for a while, eventually launching this YouTube channel to share my wax working with others. Still, the dream of high jewelry never left me. Every now and then, it would resurface, pulling me back toward it. Last week, a gemstone supplier visited me with some extraordinary stones. They were stunning. I decided then and there to take a step forward. I purchased a few of these exquisite stones and plan to use them to start creating high jewelry pieces, leveraging the wax modeling technique I've honed over the years. In upcoming videos, in addition to showcasing my mythology-inspired pendant design and commissioned pieces, I'll start sharing projects where I use these breathtaking gemstones to create designs aimed at the world of high jewelry. This dream isn't something I am ready to give up on. I believe that with the skills I've developed in wax modeling, my imagination, and these beautiful stones, I can slowly move closer to my ambitious goal of crafting unique, breathtaking, and intricate jewelry that inspires wonder and fascination. If you'd like to join me on this new journey, following the challenges along this way, make sure to subscribe to my channel so we can walk this path together and see where it leads. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. If you are enjoying it, don't forget to leave a like. It helps others discover and appreciate this content. And if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. As with every pendant, this commission began by attaching my design template to the wax. Once the glue has dried, I used a jewelry saw to cut out the shape of Buddha's head as the base for the carving. Next, I transferred the design onto the wax, using a metal point to trace the lines from the paper, leaving faint marks on the wax. I refined these markings with an engraving tool to make the design more precise. the sculpting began. To carve the wax, I used a variety of tools: engraving points, spatulas, files, and even one of my father's marble chisels. These tools allow me to create different cuts and shape in the wax, gradually forming the desired design, in this case the Buddha. For intricate cuts, I sometimes need specialized tool that I don't have on hand. In those cases, I make my own carving tips by shaping steel wire into custom tools for specific details. Once the base carving was done, I moved on to the detailing phase. For the Buddha's face, I added wax to form features like the nose and the mouth, and most importantly, to create the iconic textured hairstyle using a wax melting tool. I carefully added tiny drops of wax to form the Buddha's hair. After finishing the wax model, I took it to the foundry, where it was cast in silver. When the silver casting was ready, I finished the pendant by adding a loop and a bail to turn it into a proper pendant. Finally, I polished it to perfection. The client was thrilled by the final result, and I was quite happy with it too. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but progress takes time. What do you think? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments below. don't forget to check out this other video. I think you'll love it too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with the next video.